Some truths are so powerful that no matter how hard a person tries, they can never turn away from them. Some moments last only a few seconds, yet they follow you for the rest of your life. And some dreams, they don't remain dreams. They slowly become a part of your reality. Today, I am going to share a story from my own life, the moment where all of this began. This is not a fairy tale. This is not a made-up story. This is something that happened to me. And even after all these years, I have never been able to escape this truth. At that time, I was only 12 or 13 years old. We had traveled outside the city to attend my cousin's wedding. It was nighttime. The wedding celebration was in full swing. There were lights everywhere. People were laughing. Everyone was enjoying the event. I was enjoying the wedding too, walking around with my cousin, completely unaware. Everything felt perfectly normal. But what I didn't know was this. Hidden behind all that happiness, the most terrifying moment of my life was quietly waiting for me. During the wedding, my brother suddenly called out to me. He said, "Go with this man and bring back a few things." I was just a child. I didn't ask any questions. I simply got on the motorcycle with him. He started the engine, and we rode off together. What I didn't know at the time was this: that journey could have been the last journey of my life. Right in front of the wedding house was a graveyard, and the only way to go was straight through it. The motorcycle moved slowly through the cemetery. Graves lined both sides of the path, with only a narrow road between them. It was around midnight, just me and the man on the motorcycle riding through that horrifying road. Inside the graveyard, what I didn't realize then was that something else was watching me and waiting. The wind whispered softly, and a thin mist rose from the graves, sending chills straight through my soul. There were no people, no lights, just the graveyard and our silent journey. That's when I began to feel it, as if someone was watching me. I turned around to look behind me. There was nothing there except pure darkness. And yet, that feeling never went away. After we left the graveyard, we reached an abandoned market. Everything was closed. We stopped at a small shop. The man handed me the items. Then, without warning, he said, "You'll have to walk back from here." My heart sank. I said, "Please don't leave me alone." He started the motorcycle and replied, "Go quickly." And then he left. I was standing there, completely alone. I had no other choice. I had to go back the same way. As I started walking, the graves began to feel closer and closer. My steps grew heavy, as if the ground itself was pulling me down. Then suddenly, I heard it, a soft laugh, coming from behind me. I turned around instantly. There was no one there, and yet that laughter continued to echo inside my ears. Then I saw it, between the graves, a shadow. It wasn't standing on the ground. Its hair was loose and moving unnaturally. Its face didn't look human. It was staring straight at me. In a slow, gentle voice, it whispered, "Come, come to me." My entire body went numb. I wanted to scream, but no sound came out. Then suddenly, a car passed behind me. Its headlights cut straight through the graveyard. The moment the light touched it, the witch vanished. That single moment saved my life. I ran blindly, chasing the car's headlights. Gasping for air, I finally reached the wedding house. Everyone stared at me in shock. I screamed and told them everything, but no one believed me. Some said, "It's just your imagination." I lost my temper and got into an argument. My body was shaking, and that face kept replaying in front of my eyes. That night, I stayed awake for a long time. I don't even remember. When I finally fell asleep, that was the moment my terrifying journey through dreams began. The first dream came soon after, the one I already shared in my previous video. Trapped, True Dream Horror Story. On screen, Part 2. I had returned home safely, but the reality of what I saw never left me. Night fell. Sleep slowly pulled me in. And then she appeared in my dream. An open field, a soft breeze, bushes on both sides, and standing in front of me, her, wearing a red dress like a bride. Floating above the ground, she smiled, and she said, "I told you, didn't I? You belong to me. You can never escape." I woke up screaming, but even then, her laughter was still ringing in my ears. And even today, after all these years, whenever I pass near a graveyard, I can't shake the feeling that she is still there, waiting for me.